Yo, what up? What up? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry
Um,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. How you
I'm doing
doing?
good, bro. You
Pretty good, man. Can't complain. Beautiful day.
blessed, man.
Yeah, we can't complain. What did you do today?
Um, not a whole lot. Just honestly, just traveled from New York to Jersey. Came over to Jersey to kick it with my fam over here.
Okay.
Uh, you know, the fam threw down. So just tapped in, man. Just been enjoying Christmas. Over here on the East Coast, man. Not going on, but just vibes, love. Just good food. Can't complain, man.
Yeah. How's the weather over there though?
It's not bad. It was like a high of it was like earlier when I came over here it was like 49 and it's like a low of 44 tonight. So it's like it's a little chilly, but it's not bad.
Not too
Yeah.
bad.
What about
Raymond.
Damo. DJ Coolness. What's up, fellas?
Merry
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 Christmas, my
Merry Christmas,
brothers.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, niggas. For Pinky, Nick. What up, man? What's up, fellas?
Hey
Good.
man, it's a beautiful day, man. Can't complain. You know the motto: getting richer every day.
And getting,
That's it.
and getting bomber just the same, brother.
Getting better every
You
day,
see?
man. That's it.
Sometimes I hop on these lives and I'm like, is that me though?
Is that really me?
Man,
that's
that boy
that's how that's how I look to the world. Like
I look to the word, but it's me.
bomb.
This is me to the word. This is me to the word.
Nah, Merry Christmas though,
Man,
brothers, man. How
Merry
y'all
Christmas.
feeling though? Everything good?
But everything good, man. Been a good day. I just ate. I'm full. Good vibe. Good people. I'm actually in the Springs right now with Renee family. So
Okay.
yeah,
Dedication, heart,
yeah, we gotta get it
dedication.
done, man. No matter what, I was gonna leave here a little early to get back to town.
Yeah.
She was like, "Why you use my mom office?" I was like, "Bet." So I'm in the office space. We gotta
That's
get
fire.
it in.
That's
Yeah,
fire, man. That's dedication, man. Yeah, I just walked in the door right before I hopped on, man. So
right.
we are, you know what I'm saying, dedication with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No matter what, man, no matter what going on, unless it's something emergency, but for the most part, if we have time, we can just hop on here and at least just
Yeah,
build
man.
that momentum and just keep it going forward.
We
It's a fact.
a lot of time on here, man. Like I think the biggest thing, especially for today, was just to hop on and just express gratitude. Like just love. Like it's been a very fulfilling year. 2023 has been very empowering, a very blessed year, man. And so I think just taking the time to just connect. I mean, obviously, I know people are probably with fam, friends, whatever the case may be, for tonight. But I think just hopping on and giving people the opportunity to just show love and give people their flowers, man. I think that's a big thing too. That like I've actually been talking, with a couple people about it. It's just like giving people their flowers while they're here, while they're alive, while you can give them to them in real time.
Right,
So I think it's a perfect opportunity to go ahead and do that. Like
right.
it's Chris, it's Christmas up in this thing. So,
And also,
so
and
Merry,
also, I was talking to Be Easy last week. He said he's trying to get on this live. So Be Easy, if you're in here and send a request, and Zena's gonna let you in,
Merry,
bro.
Merry Christmas, bro.
Yeah, because he said he wanna get.
Merry
Merry,
Christmas, my brothers.
Merry
Now,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas for everybody popping in, man. You know what I'm saying? We probably not gonna be on here long today, like Z
Yeah,
said, but we just wanted to take that time to, you know what I mean, stay dedicated to what we've been doing every Monday for like
right,
the last, I think it's like 14 or 15 weeks now. Every Monday we've been on here, man, and we wanted to just keep the tradition, you know what I mean, all in different places, but we wanted to hop on here, especially for this week, man, to say happy holidays, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Merry Christmas to everybody out there for just rocking with us, man, and just, you know what I'm saying, and just, holidays ain't the easiest time for everybody, you know what I'm saying,
right,
and this time of year too, man. So just, kind of trying to hop on here and just, spread a little bit of good energy,
right.
man. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like
You know.
Be Easy said he would wait till next week. His family's still over
Nah, I feel that.
Thanksgiving. It's
He's
all right,
doing what he's
man.
supposed to be doing, man. I
All
get
right.
it. I get it.
Shout out to
But before we start, though, I just want to ask you guys what are some things you got grateful for today? So Ziana, if you want to tag that in the comment, I just want also people who are watching share what you're grateful for today.
yeah.
One thing, man. One thing. It's all,
One thing.
everybody type that if you can.
What's
One thing we're
one
grateful for, man.
you're grateful for?
I mean,
Man, for me,
it doesn't
you
have to
know,
be one thing. I mean, it could be like anything, right?
yeah, go crazy
Yeah,
if you need to.
I'll
You know what I'm
start since
saying?
I asked the question. For me, man, I would
Sure.
say my friends and family, right? Because I have like I've been blessed to have really great friends and family, man. I have
Yeah,
people that will, no matter whatever I'm going through, they're always there, and
Sure.
that's something a lot of people don't have, right? A lot of
yeah,
people don't have great friends and good family, like people who are there for you, want to see you succeed and shine no matter what. And for me, that's something I'm grateful for today, for sure.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I think piggybacking off of that, I mean, I couldn't echo that sentiment anymore. I think I'm grateful for really all the people in my life. I think about people I'm surrounded by all the time. Family, friends, family. Everybody. Like it kind of blends, right? That the idea of family and friends, I think, is something that overlaps quite often.
Right,
But very grateful for a lot of people in my life. But I also I was reflecting on it earlier today. I'm also grateful for the life that I live and like the things that I have access to. Like the privilege that I have. Um, there's a lot of people, in other parts of the world who are going through a lot worse than what we're going through right now. So I think just taking a moment to just appreciate that. I know P and I, we talk about it all the time. It's just like when you really like look at the bigger picture, how could you sit here and complain about like some of the littlest things? Like these are
right,
just like these are little problems in regards to like such a bigger ordeal, a bigger vision of what like life looks like and what people are going through, like experiencing over in Gaza, over in Sudan, in Congo,
right,
all this stuff, all that people are going crazy right now. So just taking the opportunity that we can actually like be in homes, with food on our tables and, um, just being able to share space and share love, I think is a very important thing because some people don't even have the opportunity to do that because, they don't even have their basic needs met, which is what we talk about all the time is like we basic needs being met, how can you care about other people's problems and stuff like that? So it is a privilege. So I think that's another thing that I'm grateful for, just like the privilege and the access that I have in my life.
right. I love it, bro.
Man, y'all bros, y'all killed that, man. That's almost exactly where I was gonna go. Them same exact points, bro.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard just not to be thankful for the type of people that I have around me. So family and friends, man. Um, yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things for me is just you know what I'm saying. Just really just grateful to have people that actually rock rock with me for me. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you know what I'm saying. I know nobody's often or ever the person that people can like all the time, but to have people around me that just love me all the time.
right,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's I feel like that's important, man.
yeah,
Um Grateful for just the opportunity to try again, man. You know what I mean? And sometimes we be up and down with life sometimes and we don't really
yep,
really see where we're at in that process, but just the opportunity to try again.
yep,
And man, and something that kind of Z was almost touching on too, man. I realized today I heard somebody like on this thing kind of complaining about the gifts they got, and my mind always flips to the other side of like I'm kind of just grateful for like anything's a bonus.
right,
So then I
right,
kind of just realized that today I realized that I was like grateful to always be able to look at the bright side of
yeah,
things.
right,
You know what I'm saying? To see like that it could always be worse, and I don't really feel like I'm owed anything
right,
out of the world. So everything else is on top of nothing
right.
is a bonus. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
for me, I think, that's one thing I realized today that I was grateful for was just, being able to look at the bright side of every situation. You know what I mean?
No, it's
You
true.
look right
It's
side.
true. It's true though, because at the end of the day, sometimes some people, right, they might maybe be anticipating a certain gift. If they don't get it, they're like, I didn't get what I want.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
You know what I mean?
they
And
gotta
that's
be
what actually was
grateful.
happening, bro. I seen that happen today and I was just
yeah,
like, and
Yeah.
they asked me if I would be tripping. I was like, fam, would I
No,
trip? Would I trip on a gift that somebody got? Like,
it's a gift.
yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't even care if I didn't like
yeah.
it. Like, I
it is.
appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
love. You know what I'm saying?
It is
So,
right.
You
yeah,
It's
got me.
yeah,
true.
I
yeah,
still right. Like even if you got me nothing, So like anything is.
yeah,
I think it's wild to me. Like that's another reason why I, me personally, we've talked about this. I prefer Thanksgiving over Christmas because, like, to me, it's very much still the same vibes, but it doesn't entail all the like commercialism, like that is associated. Well, I mean, I guess you got Black Friday, of course, but
Right.
I mean, outside of like the I think people like look at Christmas as the purpose of like buying gifts for people, and for some people, gifts may be your love language. But at the end of the day, man, like like I'm just grateful for, you know, the little things. You know, it's the little things in life that make a big difference. No matter what gift I receive in life, like nothing's gonna be able to like replace my friends and like the people that I care about the most in life. You know, like I don't care what gift I get. So
In fact, and Z, going up on that, I have a good question there, a hypothetical question,
mhm.
right? So if you have the option to get rid of Christmas or Thanksgiving, which one are you going to get rid of and why?
That's actually a good that's actually a good question. So I think Christmas is a more worldwide
Right,
rated holiday, whereas Thanksgiving is really just a national thing. Like, you know, I don't
okay,
think no one celebrates Thanksgiving outside of the
right,
US, you know, like so I mean, I guess if I had to get rid of one,
right.
I
Get rid of
would
one. Which one?
say Thanksgiving, you know, but that's still my personal favorite though. Like I just think
And why?
It's a set. It's a setup, boy. It's a
set up.
setup, boy.
Oh my God. Dom, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like what you're doing here. You
It's
like
a
we over
setup,
here trying to
man.
be grateful and we're here trying to play devil's advocate and stuff. I'm like, we just trying to be grateful. I hate you. I hate you.
Yeah, that's a question I've been thinking about it today, right? Because that's something that's been on my mind. So like, when you brought that up, I just thought about it. I'm like, oh, this question been like lingering around. So
Yeah.
let me ask to see, you know, which one
I'm,
you got to choose.
man, you know, because like,
Oh, go
what,
ahead
what,
and choose, man.
what I
We
do
enough
like
being
about,
political, brother.
what I,
Enough being
like,
political, brother.
what I do like about Christmas is the Christmas spirit, right? Like, I think everybody gets into the Christmas spirit, you know,
Right.
but man, I don't know, man. I just personally prefer things. I don't know, man.
You're gonna get rid of Christmas and keep Thanksgiving. That's what you're gonna do.
I think that's what I'm gonna
Okay.
do. I think that's
All right. Did you give
It's
Did you
funny.
give the
It's funny,
why?
man. Like if we're looking at the like the technical sides of like what the holidays mean, it's kind of like fucked up to choose that.
it's
Like you
both.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're
To
both.
choose that when you think about you know what I'm saying, like the technical sides of what they were made out of. But when you think about like what they became, that's
Yeah,
where I have to
right.
choose on what they
That's
became. You know what I mean? Not
yeah,
like the technical, like if they people want to get into the pilgrims and all that,
yeah,
and they shouldn't be celebrating Thanksgiving. I get that part.
yeah,
But what they became is what I'm arguing, and that's what I say. I Thanksgiving is more of just like where you just get around, like with the what's like the four F's, man: food, family, friends, and football. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like really, I'd have to keep that one, man.
So
On the
give
same
yeah,
tip too. If just for what they became, though. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So because that usually on those days it's like a lot less pressure. It's a lot
right,
less wondering what to get people what they got you. It's not even that. It's just about family. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So I would take that. Like
right.
I go with that.
yeah.
For me, you know, like Z said earlier, growing up, there was no Thanksgiving in Liberia, right? So it's not something I was used to. And Christmas is something that always there as a kid. Your family is there. So for me, Christmas outweighed Thanksgiving. So I'll have to keep Christmas for sure because there's just
I
more
meant
time.
that.
Yeah,
I think Christmas is like an entire, like, you know, Thanksgiving to me is just one day, and Christmas to me is like, you know, a longer time, right? In the spirit, Christmas time and all that. So for me, I would do that.
I definitely.
What about you guys in the comment though? What do you guys think? If you have to get rid
So,
of Christmas or Thanksgiving, what are you
Be
guys gonna get rid
be
of
be
and why?
easy. Be easy said Christmas gone all
yeah,
day. You know what I'm saying?
and shout out to fans tapping in. They said I'm grateful for the new opportunities. You know, just showing gratitude. Let's see here. Hold up, Rich didn't choose. He said you.
He made
Yeah,
you choose, but he didn't choose either. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like,
Say it with your chest, Rich. Say it with your chest.
I need you to choose too, Rich. Is he in here still? Yeah, yeah, I see him. I see you. I see you. I see you in here.
yeah, Rich, come on
What
live and
you
tell them
choosing,
what
Rich?
you gonna pick.
Over
I see that though.
here, and my man ain't willing to get in the hot seat, you know. But nah, man. Just a lot of gratitude today, you know. Like, and I do agree with Dime. I definitely understand where you're coming from, just as far as
Right,
the perspective. Like I said,
right,
Christmas is a more worldwide,
right,
you know. So I totally get where you're coming from on that tip, you know. Just with what like
right,
Christmas have become in recent years, like, you know, I think that's just a big reason why I've run with Thanksgiving. But I mean, honestly, I don't think you can really go wrong with either. They both have their pros and their cons.
right.
You But you know, here we are, man, on
I mean,
Christmas.
it's like soccer and football, right? I mean, American
Mhm.
football, right? Because if you grew up in Europe and Africa, you're definitely gonna pick
Right.
soccer or football over
Yeah,
American
yeah, yeah,
football,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a fact.
Rich Captain, right? Rich said Christmas can go. Okay, all
Hey,
right, we on the same page, baby. We
That's
on the
funny.
same
It's
page.
funny that we're on the same page with that. That's crazy.
Rich, I want to know why. Why you think Christmas can go? Why? I want to know that.
But to add to it though, man, I feel like for kids, Christmas makes a lot
Oh
more.
yeah, oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like like you said, the spirit of it is kind of
Right,
really. I remember as a kid, and you know what I'm saying. No matter what you got, it was like the kind of the spirit and like the, you know what I mean, just the unwrapping of things, and you know what I
right.
mean. It's kind of
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
The
I
Christmas tree.
Jay Rich said Christmas is expensive as hell.
yeah, fact. That
Hey
actually
man.
that actually leads me into my next point. You know, we were actually talking about this and just getting prepared, you know, for this episode and whatnot. Do you think it's wise to financially go in debt for Christmas shopping? Because I feel like that's a big thing that people do. You know, like is you know Christmas. We all know Christmas is expensive as hell, and um, I think about it back when I was younger. Like you know, like I remember getting the new Xbox when it had just dropped, and I remember seeing the price tag for it. It was $500. You know,
Hmm.
like I like you know my mom had to like you know like obviously like you know like bend over backwards like
Right.
really like make it happen for me. You know like I think that's something that we overlook a lot until we get older. You know as adults and stuff like that. Do you think it's wise though, like you know, like to go into financial debt, you know, for Christmas?
Um, I would say no. It's not wise to go into financial debt for it. Almost like most things, right? And then not even Christmas. I think we always have to live within our means, right? If you don't have it, right, you don't have to go and get something crazy. Just at least the thought. Most people will appreciate the little things, right? Just because the thought behind it, you thought of them, they will appreciate it. I don't think it's wise to just, max out your credit card just because you want to like make people happy just for one day, and then the next day you're gonna regret. And then after 3 4 months, you're still going to be paying that debt. And sometimes it's going to take you a longer time to recover. You're going to be in a hole. So overall, for me, I don't think it's a wise or smart financial decision to put yourself in debt for Christmas.
Yeah, man. And you know, I'm gonna just touch on because I like 100% agree, 1,000%.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I've done that
yeah,
before, right?
Right,
But I'm
yeah,
gonna even take a step even before that. Before like putting like Christmas gifts on credit cards and stuff like that, like when I really didn't have no bread, I was really getting creative on the gift that I had to give, so it just took more thought. But I was just thinking like, okay, what does this person, what I mean, maybe I could get it for $5 10,
right,
but if you think smart with it, you could
yeah,
really get something like thoughtful that they like kind of will remember.
right,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like laminate a picture of, you know what I mean, your
Yeah,
dad's grandma or something. Like, you
mhm,
know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? Like, if it don't got, it costs a lot. Like, but if I think, I had to get a little more creative when I was younger and I really didn't have like anything. So I think,
agreed.
yeah, I think because it's always about the thought, but a lot of times we just kind of throw money at the situation to
right.
not have to think about
Yeah,
it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I definitely don't think we should go in debt for
yeah,
Christmas gifts, but I think we could give a little more
Right.
thought to what we do
I
give, as
agree.
opposed to just buying the most expensive thing we can get and something that they might still not like.
Right.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like,
agree.
you know what I'm saying? They still not
yeah,
like it, man. So I seen like this. It was actually funny. I seen like this financial advisor kind of talking about this similar subject, and they was just like, sometimes just either ask what the person wants, tell them to put together a little wish list, so then
Right,
y'all both not playing the guessing game, and they don't
yeah,
ever use something that you spent a lot on, or just really just get creative on things that you know they like or know they like will have to
yeah,
use. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? No one's gonna be ever mad at like, the essentials. You know what I'm saying?
right.
yeah.
You give me a new pair, you know what I'm saying, a 3-pack of Calvin Klein drawers, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying?
And
They getting
I
used
was
at a
just gonna
certain
grab,
point.
just finna grab a bag of these anyways, you
You
know.
feel
So
me?
I
At some point, them is getting used, man. So you know what I mean. So I think it's more about that. I think it's more about the thought, and yeah, man. So that's my man with it.
I agree with both of y'all. I mean, obviously, I don't think it's wise at all to go in financial debt, and you know, it happens. Like I think we get caught up in wanting to please other people, and like you know, like oh, we gotta go. Like sometimes, like I know I've been guilty of it myself. Is like we have to do these like grand gestures for people, right? Like it has to be
Yeah,
this elaborate thing, but sometimes, like, to your point, sometimes people don't even appreciate those. Like,
Yeah.
like, I think the biggest thing is just like I've come to realize as I've gotten older and stuff like that is just the sentimental aspect of it. Like, I think sentimental gifts mean more than anything to me. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be the most expensive. Some of the best gifts that I've received in life weren't expensive at all, actually. Like, like they might have been less than $20, but like it's something that I'll
Yeah.
remember forever because, of how unique it was to me. Like, like I know this person got this specifically for me and how that made me feel. And when you experience that, or when you experience, like, like the look on that person's face when you gift them that and stuff like that, that's something that's irreplaceable. So I wholeheartedly agree, on both ends. I don't think it's wise to like spend buku money on Christmas and stuff like that. Now, obviously, if you have it, that's a different story, but still,
Right.
I'm frugy, so I'm like, I like, I don't like spending money anyways, like,
Right.
unless on experience. But
Right.
yeah, like, shout out to, let's see who tapped in here. Oh yeah, John James said, where did
Shout
he
out to
say? He
John
said,
James. Shout out to John James for sure.
James in the building. He said, what we need to start doing is waking up next to your family members because you're the gift. Absolutely. They should be blessed to have you. Give hugs and kisses and say Merry Christmas. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's really what it's about, right? Is just like enjoying good company, life, good food,
Right.
good drinks. And that's really what it's all about. He said, every holiday I shape shift into Picasso because all I do is get creative on a canvas and get on paintings.
There
I mean, is it
you
good
have it,
painting
man.
though, or is
There
it
you
like
have
third
There you have
grade
it.
drawing? Right? Is it good?
Hey, but even to touch on that though, because that's actually fire. If you do something in any type of creative realm, like a gift in that realm is kind of like something that they'll always remember.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That you can really,
He
that you can really tap into. Like I remember making it like a I think it was my mom's birthday or something like that, but making like a song for her about what it was like growing
right.
up. You know what I'm saying? And like I didn't have no bread at that point, but she always remember that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
sometimes it's dope to get into what you do creatively for the people around you. You know?
Yeah,
Okay.
John James talking about like drawing smiley face on a white piece of paper.
You know what I'm saying?
He said
Merry
to
Christmas.
The one to his crush got a wink face on it. You know what I'm saying?
I thought of you. Get out of here, man. That's what I'm gonna say. If you give
Come
me
on,
that,
man.
all right. So
But he painted it from scratch.
to that point, what's the best gift that y'all have ever given or received?
man, the best gift I ever given or received. And that's a hard one though.
Hmm?
Yeah,
As a real
yeah, bro. Like usually, the one I would say given, right? Because I would say my mom for Christmas last year, I hooked us up. I hooked her up. I got her a lot of good things, and she was really, really appreciative. And I went all in on her. I think I spent a lot. Also, that was the best gift I have given overall. On the receiving end, damn. Also, yeah, getting a PS5 because that's usually growing up. I haven't really gotten any. We never celebrated Christmas. I never really got anything for Christmas. So Christmas for me, bro, like I'm actually on learning a lot of new things as I'm getting older, right? I'm trying to like celebrate Christmas for us growing up. It was like nothing. It was just like another day. Because we never really did anything. We never really got anything, right? But
Mhm.
however, as I'm getting older, I've been able to like bless people around me. But for me, I would say getting a PS5 is the
Yeah,
best gift we received for Christmas.
I like that.
That's fine.
P, what about
That's
you?
fine. Um, I'd say probably the best that I gave was to like my little sister Gabby. I got my homegirl Vera actually had like a digital artist kind of recreate a picture of them too. You know what I mean? Of Tiana and
Yeah,
then my
yeah,
sister,
yeah.
her sister, Gabby, and he like did like a digital drawing of it, and I got it like done in like a canvas, right? And then I had like a QR code on it, and it had like a couple memories from them in it.
Oh, that's
You know what I mean? So it's like a big canvas that she always is gonna have. Like she's getting ready to go to college now, but she'll have like a big canvas of them too. But then when you scan it, it's like one of my sister's favorite songs playing, and it's like a whole bunch of like memories of
Yeah.
them and her and you know what I mean, us and stuff like that. So it's like a little video that I put together connected to it. So I feel like, you know, even though it wasn't the most expensive gift I ever gave, it was for sure the best
Right.
that I gave. You know what I mean? Because it was like a thought into it. You know what I mean? You know, so I say that one. Um, Man, and then I think like I'm a simple dude too, man. I think so I got it up. Let me see. My mom one year got me like these little things.
Oh,
They're like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like of like my, you know what I'm saying, like two projects I did, like this song, which was, you
Yep.
know, Can't Breathe, and then the album
Breathe.
Seeds, but she just got these done. You'd scan them, they go to the Spotify links to the album, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. Like I said, I'm a simple
Yeah.
dude, man, but just it's the thought always for
Yeah.
me. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's the thought and everything, you
You
know. I agree. Like,
feel
so
me?
I would say there's two gifts. I did mention it before, you know, like that Christmas when I did get the brand new Xbox, man, that was like one of the highlights of like my childhood, you know, because like I also like worked hard, like, you know, like my mom told me like I could get like a whatever gift I wanted if I got good grades, you know. So like I still remember that to this day. Like I was like I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get good grades, you know, so I can actually like, you know, get what I want. And you know, she ended up, you know, coming through, you know, and I'll never forget that moment. Like, you know, like I remember just like that as a kid, like that was like one of my favorite, you know, highlights of like just Christmas, you know, for me in particular. And then also another gift that I got that I really appreciated was kind of similar to UP. Somebody got gifted me with like um, a plaque essentially of rated R, like, you know, like in like it going like, you know, like multi-platinum and stuff like that, you know, just like kind of like, you know, just what the sentiment of that was, and just like, you know, like speaking those things into fruition. It's just like, you know, even though that hasn't happened yet,
Right.
you know, it's just like capable of, and like, you know, like that's what we're investing in. And I think that was like something that was really like, I still have that plaque to this day. I don't have it with me, otherwise I'd show y'all, but like, you know, that was like something that I really appreciated. And then as far as like gifting someone else, I've actually come up with some pretty good gifts, but I can't think of off the top of my head. But
Mm.
anyone who knows me knows I'm a mama's boy. You know, like that's like mom is like, you know, like that's my heart. You know, like so you know I've given my mom like a lot of gifts, but like one of the biggest things that I've always wanted to do in life is like be able to repay my mom for everything that she's done for me, and that's like something that I'll ever be able to do. You know, but just the attempt at trying to do so, and like, you know, like this Christmas I gifted my mom with actually like some bread, you know. And I'm not saying that money is like the best like gift to
Right.
give,
I mean, I want money.
when you're able to give it though.
Nah, facts though.
But, you know, but whenever you're able to give it in like independent, you know, I think that's something that like
Right.
people truly appreciate, and especially like, you know, someone, you know, like Mom Dukes, who like, you know, obviously I appreciate, you know, and will always try to repay, you know. Like I think just like the gratitude that she expresses, and just like, you know, like how much to her, you know, like, and just, you know, being able to rely on me, you know, like and vice versa, you know, like I know my mom will hold me down through anything, you know. So I think just being able to like repay that, like, you know, like even like by the little bit by bit that I'm gonna try to do so, I think means a lot to me. So
Right. I'm, I'm gonna ask you guys this question, right? Since you guys are like into music and all that, you guys have a lot of knowledge about music than me. I'm gonna say, what do you guys think is the best Christmas song of
I
all time?
already know. I came prepared for it. Seems like I've been prepared for this my whole life. Let me go ahead and get into this for myself.
See, because to
You
me,
got
like,
me. Let me sit up for this. You know what I'm saying? This is not what I think is the best Christmas song. This is the best Christmas song.
okay,
And if anybody knows me, you know, like my favorite movie growing up was the Temptations movie, bro.
yeah,
right,
So the best song of all time is what I'm gonna go with as my pick is Silent Night, sang by the Temptations. And
wow,
if
yeah,
you never heard it, go
I
listen to it
never
right
heard it.
after this. Right after this, go listen to that shit immediately. You know what I'm saying? Best
listen,
Christmas song of all time, man. Silent Night by the Temptations, bro. That's the one. That's the one.
And why?
But it has everything. It has every. It feels like Christmas, bro. There's
Right.
like, you know, I think there's like, you know, if there's like five singers in the group, down to the dude with the deep voice, all the way to the super high voice. There's little spots for all of them, so it has all the pieces. And bro, they just killed. They knocked that shit out the park, man. You just have to. It's hard to
Right.
explain a
Right.
feeling of a song while just saying it in words. But bro,
Silent Night.
they
I'll
just
have to
they
check
to
that out.
me they just captured the feeling and joy of Christmas in the song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to maybe even add to it, if I want to get like super deep on it, it's probably because when I was young and we used to have like those family Christmas parties, I was like the one that always stuck out to me. So,
Right.
you know what I mean? Yeah, it reminds me of being around, my siblings, my mom, my
Yeah.
cousins, you
Good
know what I'm
time.
saying, my grandparents, and you know what I mean, eating food and just opening gifts and stuff like that. So, yeah, bro, that's what I'm going with.
I never heard of one. I'll have to look it up. What
Listen
about
to
you,
it.
Z?
Listen to it. Go back upstairs with the family and play it for them right after this, bro. They gonna be like, oh yeah, what is this? Yeah, this is the one.
Silent Night by the Temptation, for sure.
Silent Night by the Temptations, brother.
I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily the best. Like, I mean, there's a couple that come to mind. Obviously, I think the big one is like "All I Want for Christmas Is You," Mariah Carey. Like, that's like the
Right.
one that
Classic,
knows. Like, that's
classic.
like you think of Christmas, like Mariah Carey runs
Right.
Christmas. Like
Oh,
you
see,
think
come on, man.
Mariah Carey, like she be getting to the bag every Christmas. Like, I'm like, it's quite
Come
crazy.
on, man.
I honestly, I think my personal favorite might be Chris Brown's rendition of "This Christmas," man. Like
That's one of them, bro. Yeah, he that's slept on,
I think
slept on, bro.
I think that's one of my personal favorites, man. Every time I hear that song, like that rendition specifically, I get into a good mood. Like it doesn't matter like what I'm doing or where I'm at. I'm like, like I'm gonna let that run. Like this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for you and me. Like,
Christmas
yeah,
will be. No, I love it. Damn. That was my top two overall. I'll say Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas, for sure. For me, that's it for me. And then This
That's
Christmas by Chris Brown is up there.
Chris
There's a lot
Brown
of,
murked that, bro. Chris Brown murked that. And to
yeah,
go even further, I think that's the best like Christmas written
right.
song, and Chris Brown did it the
Yeah,
best that I've heard
right.
personally.
yeah,
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah,
I'm not mad at that, bro. That would be my
yeah.
second one probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
I
great choice, brother.
love that song.
It's
So I think
Christmas.
um but yeah, man, we don't want to hold everybody up too much, too long. Like we really wanted to tap in with everybody, show some love, just tap in, laugh a little bit, but while we're on here, what we wanted to do is like, since we're in the giving season, we want to gift somebody with something dope, so like since I would say my man Rich has been tapped in with us this whole time, like we'd love to gift you with a book, bro, so
Yes, sir.
appreciate you rocking with us, man, and just being on here and celebrating Christmas, and obviously like much love to you and your family. Obviously, I forgot to say, shout out to Rich, man. He got another addition to the family on the way, so I just wanted to say congratulations.
Hey, congrats, Rich.
So congrats to Rich
Merry
and
Christmas, brother.
Hey, Christmas.
Congratulations, my brother. That's
Hey,
what's up, man.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas and expanding the family, man. Like so.
That's what's up, man. That's fire, man.
We definitely gonna cop a book for you. Tapping with us. I don't know if it's gonna be a book of our choice or maybe something that you want. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, if
But
it's something that he wants, let us know what you
yeah,
want,
just
Rich.
just send us a list of books you want. And then we'll be sure to gift you with something. We really just like appreciate you. As a person, as our dog. And just like tapping in. Always. And like I said, much love to you and your family, man. And shout out to the new addition. To the fam, man. Expanding the family one baby at a time, baby.
One baby at a
One
time.
baby at a
I'm
time,
gonna
baby.
get a time, man. That's what's up, man. Nah, yeah, man. Shout out for everybody for tapping in once again. Like we said, man, we had the idea of doing it before we came in. We didn't know who was gonna be popping in, but Jay Rich, you've been the most active on this one specifically.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we definitely wanted to get somebody a gift on here, man. So make sure everybody on here follows the Spot Podcast page. I think it's the_spot Spot Podcast, right? Am I right?
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sound right. Yeah. But we wanted to do something special for Christmas, man. And
Right.
Jay Rich, we're gonna grab you a book of your choice, brother. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you read that Make sure you read that thing too, brother.
Gifting it
Make
to
sure
you.
you read that thing.
Better read it.
And also, while we're talking about people who've been supporting, I just noticed that casting joined too. So, Cash,
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah.
boss. Thanks for supporting us, bro. Always tuning in every Monday.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas
Thanks.
to you and the fans
Yeah.
as well.
Beezy was on here earlier too, man.
Easy.
Major supporter always.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah,
Shout
so
out
we
my
appreciate.
guys, man. Everybody who's always tapping in.
Mhm.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
John
Yeah,
James, I was on here too.
shout out to
Merry
John.
Christmas to
Facts.
you.
And
Facts.
and and, and it's like, it's like 3 a.m. over there. So
That's a fact.
and he always,
It's not even Christmas no more.
yeah.
It's-
it's, it's just another day at that point. It's just December.
That's a fact.
We appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Thank you again. Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all here with us, man, just tapping in and just showing love. He said, Casson gifted me a book last Monday, so anything that has to do with public speaking or sales, I'm with it. All right,
I
bet.
got
So
I got a couple of good one about public speaking for sure. I can recommend
Yes, sir.
a couple. Yeah.
yeah,
For
we
sure.
definitely got you. I'm
Yeah.
glad you tapped in with Cass too, because he definitely said that he wanted to, be able to help out any way that he can. So, but no, we appreciate everybody for tapping in. Once again, Jay Rich, we appreciate you, bro. Shout out to you. We'll be gifting you with a book here shortly, but also, like I said, shout out to you and the addition of your family. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Appreciate y'all, bros, man. Appreciate everybody. Love to everybody. Blessings. Finish the year off strong, and let's have a great
Sure.
or two. We back next Monday, where it's gonna be
New
January.
Year.
It's gonna be the new year.
New
So
Year, new me. So make sure you
New Year, say
join.
new me, new year, new drive. I think new
New
focus is
drive.
the only thing. That might be the only thing.
For sure.
New year, new goals,
Yeah.
man. Let's
That's
get
it.
it. New heights. You
That's
know what I
it.
mean?
That's it.
But
For
appreciate,
sure.
love y'all boys,
Love
man.
you
Merry Christmas, man.
too, fun. Take care, y'all.
Enjoy it and enjoy the time with y'all's families, man.
All right,
All
for
right.
sure.
All
Peace
right,
out.
y'all. Have it easy, man.